Good morning, you guys. Happy Tuesday. Welcome to Straight Talk with Tonya. I'm Tonya Murray, life and fitness coach. And today I want to talk to you about something that's been on my mind quite a bit lately, and that is saying kind things, receiving them, giving those words of love to others, and kind of a whole big picture thing. Specifically, this can really go to any relationship that you have, your children, your coworkers, colleagues, friends, but really your significant other is more specifically kind of what I want to focus on, because this is what I've been thinking about lately. So learn from my past, my mistakes, make your life better because of it, because I know my life has become better because I reflect on my past and the things that have worked and haven't worked and all of that good stuff. So jumping right in, sorry for the slow little intro there. But, think about how often do you tell your spouse, your boyfriend, girlfriend, your significant other, things about them that you appreciate? How often do you put that out there? I value this about you in different ways, and saying it doesn't always have to be the same thing. Sometimes the words I love you become natural and almost like they lack the importance after a while because it's overdone or it's not followed up by the actions. The words aren't backed up. But what are the other things that you're saying? I think about a relationship that I had in the past where, I had some really awesome, sweet things said to me right in the beginning that I held on to those things. And years later, I was saying, do you remember that one time when you said this and it meant the world to me? And as I look back on that relationship, I was like, those were the only times those things were said. And not that there wasn't a lot of good things in there. I'm not trying to say that, but continue to say them. If you can say those things in the beginning, you can say those things throughout, because hopefully you're learning more and more about that person and things that you value and appreciate. So don't stop saying those cool things, those sweet things that just, this makes me want to go out with you on another date, right? Don't stop saying those things just because you're in a committed relationship or long-term or you feel completely comfortable. Remember to bring those things up. Now, the other thing is receiving those things. I have no idea if the reason that why those words weren't continued at some point. Did I shut that down? Did I seem uncomfortable? Did I seem unappreciative? Did I discredit or discount or somehow create a dynamic within that relationship that made it seem as if those kind words weren't welcome or weren't appreciated or were unnecessary? I don't know. I will never have the answer to that. But what I can tell you is that going forward from here on out, I have learned how important it is to have gratitude for every little thing and to express it. You can feel grateful for something that is said to you or an act of kindness that you receive. But if you don't be specific, if it's just a vague, thank you for everything you do for me, well, that's great, that's nice, and I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but if you can be specific and say, thank you so much for saying this to me. Thank you so much for commenting on this. Thank you for recognizing that I did this for you. Those kind of things where you're very specific, that's going to give you more bang for your buck, and it's going to help those things continue. So give words of kindness, give acts of love, but receive them as well, and let them know, whoever's doing that, let them know how valued and appreciated that is and how important that is for you to have. And if you're in a relationship where maybe there's been some complacency or you're starting to feel unappreciated, maybe just sit down and have that conversation where you say, remember when you said and did these things for me? I absolutely loved that. I appreciated that so much. And I feel like maybe that's where we're lacking a little bit. Can we rev this up? What can I do for you? Here are the things I value for you. Here are the things I'm grateful about who you are. Let's bring this back. Let's start again. Let's refresh this dynamic. Let's refresh this relationship. Let's use those words again. Let's give those acts of kindness again. Let's use those positive words of love that help each other, that kind of connected you in the beginning. So don't just, sit there and wish that they would say those wonderful things. Be an example. start with those wonderful things and say all the wonderful things about that person to begin with, and then be in a spot where you can truly accept a compliment. If they tell you that you're beautiful, don't discount that. Don't shake that off. Thank them for it and be genuine. That is a compliment. If they tell you anything, I don't care how small it is, it's something that's positive. Be grateful for that, and those things will grow. All right, you guys, I hope you have a great day, and I will see you tomorrow. Hey, Chassie, I'm so excited to see you on here. It's been forever. We went to school together and danced together. We need to get together and have a reunion. That would be so fun. All right, see you guys.